Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. I am CannonHotep. My man Jay Polon riding alongside me. What's going on, Jay?
What's good with the Cannon? How you living?
Can't call it, bro. Man, there's been a lot of chaos happening in the news, bro.
What? Has there?
Bruh. Oh, man. So, we got 2,000, they preparing 2,000 troops to possibly put boots on the ground over there.
Good night. That's a lot.
It's a whole lot. Not to mention, we got Marines already headed that way right now.
Yeah.
Right now, Jay.
It's wild.
Bro, it's so wild, so wild. Donnie T.
Yeah.
Got another gag order about that day in January for that case. Oh my gosh, Jay. It's
They trying to keep him quiet, huh?
bruh. I don't keep him quiet ain't the word. Keep him quiet ain't the word. Anyway. Oh man, I appreciate you guys, man. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon to let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream, let people know we live. If you're catching that replay, leave a comment. Let me know how we doing. We can use that constructive criticism, guys. Oh man. If you want to donate to the channel, $CannonHotep on CashApp. That's $CannonHotep on CashApp. Rumble Rant, Super Chats, always welcome, guys. Greatest way to help support the channel. This channel is supported by viewers like you. You ever heard that old MPT thing? Bro. Anyway, let's get to it. So my son, his team finally won a football game, Jay.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, sorry guys, let me get this.
They're doing big things now.
Yeah, they are, boy. You can't tell them nothing right now. They is over the moon. I'm like,
on top of the world.
They're on top of the world, bro. They over the moon. They won 13-6. Now the funny part is, or the crazy part is that they're a really good football team. They should have won every game they've played, in my opinion. Right? They just kind of lack that.
Struggling.
Yeah, they just kind of lack that discipline a little bit, Jay. You know what I mean? They lack that discipline. A lot of them never really played football like that, so they got like the raw talent. You know what I mean? But they don't have the what's the word? The discipline to, like, I don't know, like, you know what it is, like they don't listen. Like, they all play Madden, right? They all play Madden, which I don't understand. Like, how y'all all play Madden?
But you can't get down the fundamentals or whatever.
Right.
The team
Exactly.
discipline or whatever it is.
Yes. You can't get down the fucking the fundamentals of the team. You know what I mean? Right? But then they were clicking on all four cylinders on Saturday. It was raining his ass off on Saturday. One of the parents was like, "Damn, I guess it just need the rain for them to win." So you can't tell them nothing right now. They is over the moon right now, Jay.
That's good.
So, man, anyway, you do anything special this weekend?
Oh yeah, I was all over the place. I took the kid. I don't know. You guys got, what is that called? Where they got a room full of plants and all that stuff.
Room full of plants.
You know,
Botanical gardens.
Yeah, that's it. The botanical gardens. We went to go see the botanical gardens. We went to the zoo. We went to the science museum. I went to the Oktoberfest. If you guys have my Instagram, you probably seen all them pictures of us going left and right. I still gotta upload some more pictures, but yeah, we went to a lot of different places this weekend. Taking the kids because this was their first day back was today, so we wanted to make sure that they got to go and do a lot of different stuff. They were like, "Oh, our classmates are gonna be talking about how they went to Disneyland and this, that, and the third." I'm like, "Okay, we'll take you guys places." And they went to go see the cartoon movies for the Paw Patrol and all that stuff. They have a 4DX theater over there too, and I haven't experienced it just yet. Have you?
No.
That's where the seats. So you go in the 4DX theater and like the seats jump and move and stuff.
Oh, I remember that back in the day. They used to talk. I used to see the previews for that shit.
And the sounds pop out at you at both sides or something.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like, I used to talk about it all the time.
So they're gonna do the Halloween one. I'm not gonna go with that Halloween one, but I just wanted to mention it. They're doing the Halloween one with the Jason.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna have an actor like running around in the theater like while your seats is like moving and stuff while you're watching Jason on this.
Oh my gosh.
They're gonna be popping out at people in the theater.
Jeez. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. People gonna lose their mind. Somebody gonna have a heart attack. Somebody gonna have a whole heart attack in that bitch.
Shoot, they know what they're signing up for because you're told in advance it's VIP. It's VIP to get the full Jason experience. So you get to watch the 3D movie, then the seats are gonna be shaking, and then he's gonna be running back and forth up and down the aisle at some point.
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know about that, bro. My son might like that shit. My son, he weird.
he like the scary joints, huh?
Yes, yo. So he showed me some shit on YouTube called Susie Cake, some shit like that. Like Susie something, cake maker. I can't remember that shit. Oh my gosh, man. I was like, what is this? What is Susie Cake Maker or whatever the fuck is? But it's like some creepy android kind of like. It's crazy. I don't know. These kids, I guess they get in school and they start talking about shit and they start looking it up.
What it is, because I get on to my son and my daughter all the time, like, what the heck you got on your tablet now? They give the kids tablets the first day of school, even if they're in pre-K.
Right.
They hand them a tablet. So I'm like, dang, they got the tablets and they know how to get on everything, the YouTube, all that stuff. Even if they had the child lock on it, they know the workarounds. You know, my son and my daughter was like, they were like, yeah, the child lock is on, but if you click view full ad, you know, when the ads pop up, it'll take you right to YouTube. Jeez,
they got
workarounds figured out. I was like, how do you get back on YouTube? They said, you just have to wait till an ad pops up, then click view the rest of the ad down there in the little details, and it'll take you straight there.
That's nuts. That is crazy. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I did buy this weekend, yesterday actually, I bought 2 tickets for Five Nights at Freddy's. The new movie coming out. So yeah. I did do that. So, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of interested in seeing it myself. Because he talk about it so much. I'm like, all right, let's see what this shit about. I hope it scare all living hell out of him, Jay. I hope it scare all living hell out of him.
I went and seen what's that? The Haunting in Venice.
What's that?
The inspector, what's his name? Poirot, Inspector Poirot movies. The Agatha Christie stories. Remember how they had come out with the Death on the Nile and Murder on the Orient Express?
Yeah.
Those movies with Kenneth Branagh, you know.
Okay.
So his new one came out, the Haunting in Venice. And it's about like they go to this, what's supposed to be like a haunted children's orphanage where they locked up the kids in the orphanage and let them starve to death.
Wow.
And then they said the kids' ghosts were coming back to kill everyone or something like that. But it's along the lines of all those other Agatha Christie's whodunit mysteries.
Wow. Yeah, see, when I was a kid, when I was 9, you couldn't get me to watch none of those fucking movies, Jay. You could not get me to watch any of that shit. None. It just wasn't happening. I remember my aunt took me so she used to sneak out the house and shit and go see movies, and she would immediately get in trouble when she got home. But one day she had took me with her because she was babysitting me, and I might have been I might have been 8, maybe, something like that. She took me to see Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Dang.
Oh, she took me to see Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think I watched it. I didn't even watch it. I just had my eyes closed the entire time. The entire time my eyes was closed, I was scared. I had nightmares. I wouldn't watch none of that shit. Puppet Master? I watched Puppet Master one time, and ever since then, when I was a kid, every time before I went to sleep, I threw my sister's doll babies and shit out in the fucking hallway and locked the door.
So they didn't wake you up in the middle of the night at the edge of the bed.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Chucky, all the doll babies went outside. Fucking Teddy Rupskin, my buddy, motherfuckers went out in the hallway. Nope, not getting me in my sleep. Goddamn it. I was a scary ass kid back when I was a kid. I was a scary ass kid. I ain't like none of that shit. I used to always want to go in my mother room and sleep in my mother room with her. You know what she would do to get me out of the fucking room, Jay?
What she did?
Turn on Tales from the Crypt. My ass was out.
Oh man, it's just like, we know Cannon's scared. Let's get him out of here, huh?
I'll be like, Mom, I want to stay in here with you. Okay. And I hit that Tales from the Crypt music. Go right to my room. Gone.
I think I remember watching some of it before. Not when I was a kid or nothing like that.
You goddamn right, man. I was a little punk when it came to fucking scary movies. Nope. And then as I got No Sanctuary, as I got older, I didn't care about that shit, but then it was I can't get this camera right. It was what's it called? Final Destination and shit like that. Like Final Destination, that movie scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you watch that since you wasn't watching any of the other stuff? Was you on a date night or something?
Nah, I just I was like, I just told myself I was being ridiculous. Go watch these fucking movies. But then Final Destination was too fucking it was too like realistic. Like that shit could happen. Come on, I'm not the only person in the chat, yo. I'm not the only person in the chat that when you ride next to a tractor trailer with some logs on that bitch, I guarantee y'all speed up or y'all fall all the way back. Come on. I'm not the only person.
I don't want any problems with you and your trees.
Fuck no. Nope,
you know what happened in real life over here? I don't know. I might have to go help him with his bottle here in a second. No, but yeah, over here, a lady had parked next to, those big cement trucks. All right, then. Let me go get his bob I made. All right, y'all. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, Jay got to do his daddy stuff, boy. Anyway, so, yeah, nah, right, Monique. The shit is too real. Like, I'm not fucking with that. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many parts in those movies where it's like, you know what? Nah, like, keeping your hands clear of the elevator, like, putting your hand in there to, like, open the elevator or to stop the elevator from closing so somebody can get on. Nope, fuck that. Not happening, Alvin. At all. At all. You know what I mean? But we gonna see Five Nights at Freddy's. I purposely bought the tickets on the end, so just in case he have a whole conniption fit, we can get the hell up out of there. We can get the hell out of Dodge, just in case. But anyway, before I start, let me do this. So if you guys haven't noticed, YouTube took down the after party from last Wednesday. After party was last Wednesday because they did Hotep and Told You early last week. However, the stream had lived for like 2 days, and then on Friday, YouTube takes down my stream. I'm like, oh Lord, here come another fucking community guideline strike, right? I didn't get a community guideline strike. But they took down the stream and never gave me an explanation on why they took down the stream or none of that shit. I'm assuming it's because we was talking about Israel and Hamas and all this stuff. I didn't give any information. I didn't give any information. I didn't do none of that shit. I gave my opinions and stuff like that, but I made it known that it was my opinions. But I never gave any false information. We were speculating. We took some calls, but that was about it. They took the shit down. You know what I mean? Which tell me they trying to hide some information, right? They're trying to hide some information. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to do this before every stream. We're gonna see if it works. It's just I do it as a joke, but I think I'm gonna do it now just to see if it worked. Just a social experiment, right? So the views and opinions on Cannon Speaks are solely that of CannonHotep, J Pylon, and Hotep Nation, and do not represent the views of YouTube or the viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Boom. Let's see if they grant us some fucking amnesty here. Anyway, so let's get to it. So the first thing I want to talk about is they put another gag order on Donnie T. They put another gag order on Donnie T when it comes to that day in January. What's her name? Tanya Chutkin is the judge. They out to get Donnie T, guys. They out to get him. This shouldn't even be a surprise to anybody. This should not be a surprise to anybody. They don't want him talking. They want to be able to do their dirt in silence. You know what I mean? They want to be able to do their dirt in silence. So check this out. Let's do this until Jay get back. Boom. There we go. Trump has narrow gag order imposed on him by federal judge overseeing 2020 election subversion case. The federal judge overseeing the 2020 election interference case against Donald Trump in Washington opposed a narrow gag order on him on Monday, barring the Republican former president from making statements targeting prosecutors, possible witnesses, in court staff. So basically that so you telling me that this gag order is from him so he can't talk shit? What? So the gag order is so that Donnie T can't talk shit about him. So Donnie T can't badmouth them. Are you kidding me? Really? He's targeting. They want to use the word targeting. He's targeting it. No, he's not. He's calling y'all dummies out. That's not targeting. You're not the fucking you're not getting the fucking you're not the recipient of a hit. He ain't put a contract on your head. He talking shit about you. He pissed. And rightfully so, he should be pissed. The order from the U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan marks a milestone moment in the federal case that accuses Trump of illegally conspiring to overturn his 2020 election loss to Democrat Joe Biden. It's the most serious restriction a court has placed on Trump's incendiary rhetoric, which has become a centerpiece of his grievance-filled campaign to return to the White House while fighting criminal charges in 4 cases. So he can't talk shit about you. He can't say shit about the case. This is bullshit. This judge is a total bitch. He can't say none of that. Right? And anybody, the fucking prosecutors are assholes. Like, he can't say none of that. Huh? Is that what it is? He can't air out Chutkan's dirty laundry. You know, the fact that she's probably a Soros, funded judge. Same thing with the prosecutor. He can't say those things, right? He can't say those things to sway the court of public opinion, but you guys can do whatever you want to do to sway the court of public opinion against him. That's what it sounds like. Now, make no mistake, I say it all the time, guys. We can't expect the Democrats to fight with, a fair fight. They're not going to shoot the fair one. They got plaster in their raps. They play dirty. They playing dirty now. We're allowed to say whatever the fuck we want about you. We're allowed to print whatever we want about you, right? We're allowed to print whatever we want about you, say what we want about you, leak whatever we want about you to whatever news outlet, news source that we want to do this with. You ain't allowed to say a fucking thing. Right, exactly. Are they going to try to say that he did talk about it by saying he can't talk about it? Right. Yeah, exactly, Monique. Exactly. This shit is nuts, man. Emmanuel Presley says Cannon been talking spicy on Big Boss Ben Internet. Just so YouTube knows, the views of CannonHotep are solely his views. The Senator Loki in the building. What's the deal? He says that all kind of history documentaries asking Israel to look bad have flooded YouTube this past week. Yeah, it's a lot of shit coming out, and and like I said, I don't know what to believe, Jay. I don't know what to believe anymore. Like I said before, it was believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. Now it's believe none of what you see and none of what you hear. But we'll get to Israel in a minute.
Oh no. It's been a good time, fellas.
We'll
see you in another 2 weeks.
We got to take that. Oh, so you two took down the after party from last week.
Yeah, I saw that. Did I watch? I don't know if was out there at the after party. Did I have to go to bed?
No, it was Wednesday. You had I forgot what you said you was doing. I think you said the kids was getting buck wild, so you had to deal with that.
I probably missed it.
And plus,
it
was early too because they were pretty early.
I missed out, and you got canceled.
But yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, they didn't give me a strike. They just took the shit down and told me they took the shit down with no explanation.
Right. You know what the explanation is? Oh, don't play.
Like Emmanuel said, don't play on Big Boss Ben Internet. But so back to Donnie T though. So Jay, Tanya Chuck and the judge in the that day in January case, put a gag order on Trump, barring him from quote unquote making statements targeting prosecutors, possible witnesses, and court staff. And in my opinion, that's just them giving him a gag order saying that he can't talk shit about him. He can't air out their dirty laundry. He can't make them look bad in the court of public opinion. Now, there's a difference if you put a gag order saying you can't talk about anything in the news or to reporters related to the case, right? But that would imply that you would put that on all parties involved, right? But the way they plan is just Donnie T can't talk nothing about them, can't say shit about them, can't bring them up in a press conference or in anything. But they can do whatever they want about him. They can say whatever they want to say about him in the court of public opinion, smear his name all over the place, but he can't say shit about them. And if he say shit about them, he'll be in violation. That's some messed up shit, Jay. Telling you, they got Trump with one hand tied behind his back, and they got plaster in their red. They playing with weights in their gloves.
I wonder what's he going to do? He gets back in. Is he gonna call up things on them, or is he not gonna have the power to do such things? I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't think he's gonna have power to do anything. He can request Congress start something, but Congress would have to do it. See, I stand by the fact that the president don't have no power. It's really Congress that got power. We learned that in House of Cards. You know what I mean? The speaker really got the power. Speaker and congressman, they ain't got no fucking term limits. They can determine what the fuck. Like, they can determine if we go to war.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, like women, they were determined based on those lies about the what's his name? What was it? The babies?
Yeah, exactly. Like I told people this shit, right? So now you got these stories allegedly coming out that the chosen people, the land of the chosen people, that Israel knew about the attack and had their military stand down for several hours before doing anything about it. Allegedly, is what some reports are saying. Allegedly, YouTube, which is crazy, because that would kind of, like I said, this is their Pearl Harbor. Knowing some shit was going to go down, allegedly, and allowing that shit to go down, allegedly, to form a narrative to justify, you know, you fill in the blank, go to war, take some land, we don't know. And I'm not saying, that Hamas didn't plan this attack for 2 years. I believe that they did, with the help of Iran and Hezbollah. But never let a good crisis go to waste. Never let a good crisis go to waste. And I hope that's not the case, that, they let them people get slaughtered. You know what I mean? But come on, guys, let's face it. Governments have done that before. Our government has done that before, allegedly. We had the babies in the incubators. And what'd they do with this one, Jay? Showing pictures of burnt babies. What'd they do in Ukraine, Jay? Oh, the Russian mortars were hitting the hospitals with the NICU, with the infant. Remember that?
Yeah.
Tugging on heartstrings, guys. They want to get us emotionally involved, to get us all galvanized to go and fight the caliphate. Fight the caliphate. Like I said, believe none of what you see and none of what you hear. You got to do your own research and make your own determination. You know what I mean? The shit is crazy. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, if right now, like I said, let's just get to that. So check this out. U.S. Marine Rapid Response Force moving towards Israel as Pentagon strengthens military posture in region.
This is the Eisenhower or something like that.
Photo release U.S. Navy showing the amphibious assault ship USS Baton. And then is in the landing ship USS Carter Hall in the Red Sea. But this is from August 23rd. They're using old footage to show you that I guess these are the ships that's headed to over by Israel. So this from CNN. The U.S. Marine Rapid Response Force is headed to the waters off the coast of Israel, and the Pentagon is preparing American troops for a potential deployment to the country, escalating the U.S. show of force in the region as it works to prevent the conflict between Israel and Hamas from widening any further. A defense official familiar with planning said a rapid response force consisting of 2,000 Marines and sailors is being sent. That's a lot. It will join a growing number of U.S. warships and forces converging on Israel as the U.S. seeks to send a message of deterrence to Iran and the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah. Bruh. They about to storm the beaches. They about to storm the beaches. That's what's about to happen, Jay. They about to storm the beaches. Guys, I think this is still a conflict that we need to stay out of. Right? Me personally, I think Jerusalem belongs to Israel. I'm a Christian, right, Jay? You know, I believe Jerusalem do belong to Israel. I think that should be the capital of Israel, right? That's just me. You know what I mean? It's in the Bible. What was Israel called before it was called Israel in the Bible? Was it Judea or something like that?
No, it was Canaanite. It was the run by the Canaan.
It was Canaan?
Yeah, it was the land of the Canaanites.
Okay.
They remember they kicked the Canaanites out that had protection from the Nephilim ancestors.
So what they call it after they kicked the Canaanites out?
Israel, Isis, Ra, and El.
Was Israel? Thought it was something else.
Israel,
Judah. I
Isis,
forgot.
Ra, and
I thought it was called something else. Anyway.
No, Jacob met that being that he wrestled with, and the being told him to name the place Israel.
Israel. And
that's what they came up with. And prior to that, it was the land of Canaan and the Canaanites. In that super ancient time period we're talking about, go back whatever 5, 10, 20,000 years ago, something like that.
Got you.
And then remember they went over there and the spies went in there and they said we look like grasshoppers amongst them. Yeah. About the Nephilim giants.
Thanks, Ranger 2000. He said Judea was the region of Canaan.
No, the region of Canaan was Judea.
Yeah. But regardless, now what Hezbollah, what Hamas did, I think it, whether they, Israel sat on the information or not, what Hamas did was crazy, and they deserve their comeuppance. I think Israel deserves to get some get back. You can't let that shit go. You can't let that shit slide, right? However, I think that's their fight. I think that's America's fight. I mean, I think that's Israel's fight. Not America's fight. It's not for us to put boots on the ground and start sacrificing our men and women in uniform for that fight. It's not their holy war. This is a war that's been being fought for how long, Jay? Fucking ever. I don't think we need to put boots on the ground. I think Israel's strong enough to do so. I think Israel's strong enough to take them or to fight their own fight. However, we're a war economy. That's what we are. We're a war economy. Tyler Durden said, I thought the Jewish Holy Land was Palm Beach. Oh, man. You know, but I think that's their war. That's their holy war to fight, Jay. That's what it is to me. That's what I think it is. And we need to stay out of it. We shouldn't be sacrificing our men and women in uniform to go over there and fight that.
See what Hotep Jesus talking about. We got to give out side quests to Jay and Kenny.
Oh, here he go.
You know,
Here he go. We about to send Hotep Jesus over there, bitch, with a plate carrier with the seal on his chest. We gonna send him over there with some super soldier serum. We gonna put a plate carrier on you, HJ, with the seal of Solomon right on your chest. But I think they need. I think they can
I'm
fight.
waiting to see what they announce about that freaking the red heifer. If they got that red heifer ready,
So
clearing everybody out.
So what happened with the? Cause I know you was talking about what was the eclipse, the Ring of Fire eclipse or whatever it was.
Oh, you know how they always see between those dates, right? Like when they have the Passover and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're just watching for those events that are like the heavenly bodies and stuff like that. So whenever you have those things occur, like the Ring of Fire, remember we had the Blood Moon Tetrads, right? Which is the combination of the back-to-back. The Blood Moon isn't super rare, but to have it like to be like in a sync, like in a pattern or whatever, that's what the people were looking for, signs in the skies and stuff. So they were,
because it was raining his ass off here. I couldn't see the sun at all.
They were lining up prophecies or whatever with it to say we'll after that blood moon we'll get to the red heifer next year. If they have the red heifer, then they're going to sacrifice it at Passover of next year, April 24, something like that, 2024. And then if they do that, they get to scatter the ashes over the third temple. But the third temple is not there yet, so they'll have to create the third temple. And that's gonna be if all that pops off, that's gonna be a catalyst for a lot of events worldwide. So we'll see. But it was covered in that. It's like I was telling you that show Dig was talking about that red heifer.
Descended a low-key gifted 10 CannonHotep memberships. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I appreciate you.
Appreciate
Real MVP right there, guys. Supporting the channel. I appreciate you. Like I said, guys, super chats, Rumble rants, all that stuff always welcome. Or on Rumble, right underneath of the live chat, you can hit that subscribe button for a cup of coffee a month. You know, I think it's $4 a month. You can become a member. You know, we really appreciate it. But I don't know, Jay. It's like we're inching. It's like we inching, just putting the tip in until it's all the way in there. We got the Marines already on the way. They literally about to dip a toe right in the water. You know what I mean? I just don't think we should be over there. I think that Israel's strong enough to fight their own thing, right? I think they're strong enough to fight their own war. Not to mention, we still got the whole situation, which it's been out of the news cycle. That shit has been out of the news cycle, which is Ukraine and Russia. You know what I mean? Which also begs the question, what do we not know about that thing, that conflict that's going on right now? We so focused on the Israel Hamas thing. What are they doing behind the scenes as far as that conflict's concerned? Because you also had Janet Yellen out here talking about we can afford to fight 2 wars.
Dang, that's crazy, isn't it?
She crazy as hell. We can afford to fight 2 wars.
Can afford to keep these money printers just cranking it out.
We can't afford the dollar menu at McDonald's.
Nah.
We can't afford the dollar menu at McDonald's. She talking about we can afford 2 wars. So this is what they're saying. They're saying that, all right, we need to help Israel out. Also, we need to still keep aiding Ukraine. Also, we need to look out. We need to be on the lookout for maybe a hot war with Russia and China. There's so much chaos being fucking spun, Jay. There's so much chaos being spun. I don't know what's going to come from it, right? You got all these people literally choosing a side in America right now. You see all this shit happening right now, right? We had 2 bomb threats at BWI Airport this past weekend. 2 bomb threats. You had the lady that stabbed up the TSA agent and somebody else in Atlanta. Then she stabbed 3 people.
All right.
You got other quote unquote terrorist acts happening around the world. I just feel like they're setting up. They're setting up for something. They're setting up for something.
Yeah.
HJ said it though. HJ said it on Twitter. He's like, let me see if I can't find it. Like, but he's like, be ready for more y'all. You know, for more of our freedoms to be taken. Ready for? Look at this. Look at this right here. Expect much more. This terror is a great mechanism for eliminating freedom. Right. That's how the Patriot Act was born. The Patriot Act was born out of fear. That day in September happened. People were afraid that it was going to happen again. Oh, guys, we got to make sure this doesn't happen again. We got this. We drafted this bill. This will protect us all, make us all safe and cozy. Patriot Act. And they've done nothing but expound on it ever since.
Did they get this perpetrator in Brussels?
Attack in Brussels with AK-47. Dead and injured people. That's dead and injured people. Terrorists is still at large, so no. But this was 8 hours ago. The terrorists is still at large. What's it called? Hegelian dialectic? Order through chaos. It's a lot of chaos going on, Jay.
Man, a lot.
It's a lot of chaos going on. I still think it's a good idea, guys, to make sure you got your preps ready. I still think you need to carry one of the big boys in the house if you got one. If you don't got one, get one. My mother called me, Jay. My mother called me on like Thursday night. Oh, that's fucked up. Michael Malice. Did he make this? Who made this? Oh my God. I don't know if this is HJ reposted this shit. Bruh. I don't even know if I can show this on it. Can you see it?
Yeah, you can't show that on the thing.
I can't show that. So for you guys who can't see it, you can go to HJ's Twitter. HJ, I don't know. I think you might get some side quests. Anyway, so it says he ain't make it though. It says, "Welcome to heaven, little ones," and it has a picture of George Floyd at the top of the stairway to heaven.
It is littered with babies.
It is littered with babies with Israeli flags and Iranian flags or Palestinian flags. I mean, bruh. What? Oh, this shit getting out of hand, bro. It's getting out of hand. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Where's that one thing at? I just don't know what to think anymore. Like, I was hoping that we weren't putting boots on the ground, but it looked like we're going to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to, I don't think it's going to deter. I really don't think it's going to deter. I think they all in at this point. I think that the bad actors over there are all in, and they going to double down. I wouldn't be surprised if one of our ships get attacked with some rockets or whatever. That's all we would need is another Gulf of Tonkin moment, right?
I don't know. We'll see.
You sunk our battleship. I don't know what to think anymore. I got friends, man, that they still in the military. They got called back.
What's his name talking about that future conflict that you go on sometimes? What was they saying?
I can't, man. That chat is moving so fast. I can't keep up. I gotta have one of them on to actually break it down for us in layman's terms. Like, I be trying to keep up with the chat on Twitter. I can't. They moving so fast on that chat. But I think from what I can gather, I think they think that we gonna be in it. We touching down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be a lot of craziness,
Bruh. But you know how fucked up it would be if, I mean, I don't know how true it is. It's alleged. How crazy would that be if Israel did know and they stood down for several hours to let the fucking carnage happen before they intervened?
They didn't know. They had no idea.
You know, because even like me and Emmanuel were saying it earlier too, like, well, this was Thursday. Again, the views expressed on Cannon Speaks are solely the views of CannonHotep and Jay Pylon. It does not represent the views of YouTube or Alphabet Inc. Viewer discretion is advised. It just don't make sense. You got bulldozers and dirt bikes and hang gliders against one of the most technologically sound, technologically advanced, and militarily sound and advanced countries. They said there was so many rockets shot that it overwhelmed the Iron Dome.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. But it's like, how you let them get so close though? How? You know what I mean? That's the $1 million question. How they get in and start taking hostages?
Was it a musical festival?
Yeah, the musical festival. You know what I mean? Like, how did they get in and start taking hostages and all that other stuff? How did that happen? Now, and that could be some logical explanation to it, because here in America, right, that shit ain't happening here. I remember this comedian was talking about, he said, man, listen, he said if some country decided to parachute in this bitch, let's just say he parachuted into Texas, he said before the military would get there, it'd be nothing left but beer cans and shotgun shells. Like, you guys too late. We already took care of it. They couldn't do that here. Would Joseph Stalin say we could never attack the American mainland because is a gun behind every blade of grass? You know what I mean? Israel, they strict on gun control. This shit happened. What they do now? They requiring all citizens be strapped. All citizens be strapped. Ukraine did the same thing. Now you got the U.S. about to go over there. Whether we set foot on that, we just floating around in the, I don't know, a mile off the coast or 30 miles off the coast. That's an act of aggression, in my opinion, toward, the enemy. And I feel like they're going to double down on that. The shit that they pulled off was, they were playing that for 2 years. You don't think, if they playing that for 2 years, you don't think they got a plan to continue, or should they be attacked? Shit, they might be like, all right, we all in. It's all or nothing now. I don't got a dog in the fight. I'm sorry. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not taking a side. I think that what Hamas did was irreparable, and hey, get your eye for an eye, Israel. Right? Mm-hmm. I just don't think we should be going over there. I don't think we should be in that. That's just me. But you know, we need another forever war. We're running out of money, Jay. We need another war. We need another war to generate that income. We are a war economy. Military industrial complex over here. You notice what they was talking about probably when they was writing that spending bill. Like, we ain't got no more fucking money to get. We ain't got no more money.
Well, they said that they were going to look into, what was it, in New York? They were going to look into allowing the migrants there to start taking out loans and stuff like that.
What? How?
But they said they were going to look into allowing to happen. I don't know.
And that's in New York?
Yeah. I don't think Adams was behind it, but I think that Nichols Slick and them was behind it. I gotta look up more information about it, but that's what they were saying.
I'm about to embrace my Dominican roots, goddammit.
You need some loans.
I need some loans, shit.
See, that's gonna be that trick though, right? Mm-hmm. They're gonna say, oh, they didn't pay back the loan the whole way. Now we gotta arrest them, and then they can use them in the camps. Get some workers out of them.
Oh my gosh! Once that shit become like, once motherfuckers start to really understand that shit, they already pissed. They already pissed what's going on in New York and Chicago. Could you imagine when black folks find out that the illegals is getting fucking credit that they can't get, loans that they can't get? They gonna lose their shit. Then they gotta worry about a war in fucking New York.
Oh, I was just wondering when are they gonna put out that draft? Say that they're gonna be drafting everybody.
That's what I want to know,
that's
too.
That's a pathway to citizenship.
That's what I want to know too. And I brought that shit. I think I brought it up Thursday or Wednesday. That's what I want to know. Hey, all you men of fighting age that really has been coming into the country, look. Uncle Sam needs you. You want citizenship? 5-year contract with the United States military. 10-year contract with the United States military. You fight for us, we fight for you. How long before that happens? That's a good question. That's a good question. Right now, we don't got no money, and we need money, and the only way we can make money, because we ain't exporting shit, is through war. That's how we was making money before. Mm-hmm. Until we pulled out of Afghanistan and all that shit. They were saying that Hamas and them, their weapons they got was from Afghanistan.
You think so? That?
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Allegedly. Thought I sent it to somebody. Where is it at? Maybe I didn't. I guess I didn't. She sent it. Yeah, maybe I didn't.
You see how they said Zelensky was trying to get over there in the middle of everything?
Get over where?
To that country. It's where all the incidents is going down.
Are you serious?
He was trying to get over there to the in the middle of it all.
He don't like the attention not being on him.
He wanted to be over there because, isn't Joe Biden going over there, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to. He's supposed to address the families of the hostages and all that other shit, right?
Well, Zelensky wanted to be right there with them when it was going down.
Of course he did.
And they told him now is not the time. Let me see if I could pull that up.
Waka Flocka Flame is supporting Donnie T.
Huh?
I don't know. Is that real? Waka Flocka Flame supporting Donnie T.
Have to find out.
It's
that
him.
Waka Flocka
1.8
Flame
million.
He's one of the rappers this bloodline.
A word?
Yeah, he tried to
Oh,
run
you
for
did
president
tell me
before
that.
too.
You
And
did
then
tell
when
me
they
it was
did,
bloodline.
he was telling, because when he was running for president, he was telling people that he was related to half the celebrities out there and stuff like that. They did a People article on him, and they said, "Who you related to?" And he was like, I'm actually related to, I think he's related to Obama and a whole bunch of people.
Wow.
So he's related to a massive amount of people. And it was like, oh, did that help aid you get your start in the rap game? And he said it could have, maybe. He did an interview like with People or one of the things back in the day. I remember telling you about it.
That's interesting. That's
He had
interesting.
what was his song? What was his big song? It was just Walk Up, Flock Up Flame. That
I
was
go
it.
hard in the paint.
Go hard in the paint. Okay.
It's a new profile pic. Him and Donnie T.
Zelensky has been declined his visit. He was trying to show up at the same time as Biden.
Zelensky. That's how you know the Ukraine war is bullshit, Jay. You got time to do that shit? You got time to go over to Israel? I thought your country was under attack and in dire straits. You got time to go.
He just wants to express his solidarity through these trying times, through these turbulent times.
You think Waka Flocka Flame gonna make a MAGA rap?
Oh, is that for real?
Yeah, that's legit.
Are you serious?
It's a straight shoot. This is his shit.
I'm start AI.
I mean, 1.8 million followers. I'll say I assume that is him.
We just had on, what was it, TikTok or Instagram earlier when Jennifer Lawrence was on. Where was she from? The Hunger Games. They got a new Hunger Games about to drop, and she was like, one of the people in the comments. You know how they says celebrities answer questions from TikTok or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, is it true you're related to Jeremy Renner and a bunch of other people? And she was like, yeah, those are all my cousins.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I bet.
Well, it's like, see, that's that nepotism,
It's
in
easier to
Hollywood and in
control
the music
family.
industry. It's not really about what you know, it's about who you know and who you're related to. But not to say that, Billie Eilish, I don't think that she's that superstar talent to me.
Billie Eilish.
But Post Malone, he's got a little bit of talent, though, I would feel like. And he's related to the Post family and all them.
Emmanuel says Zelensky about to have an AI image of him holding an Israeli baby wearing a little hat.
That'd be kind of dope.
That is funny. That is funny.
That was funny that they told him now is not the time, because he was really trying to be there holding hands with Biden and them.
We can't have the leader of the Azov neo-Nazi battalion over here in Israel. Oh my gosh, that is funny. But he ain't got time for that, yo. Your fucking country under attack. If you got time to do that shit, we ain't gotta give you no more money. We stand in solidarity with Israel. You can't even get out of here. Like I said, get your iPhone out, Israel. I'm not mad at that. But we don't need to be over there helping y'all fight. Y'all got it. That's just my opinion. Just saying. So they keep talking about the Iron Dome, right?
Yeah.
You know what else is an Iron Dome? What can act as an Iron Dome?
What's up?
Harp.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. I'm just saying. A lot of people don't know that. So harp can harden the ionosphere. Right? So not only can it shoot certain rays into the ground and create earthquakes and shit like that, right? Certain frequency into the ground. It can also be shot into the sky, harden the ionosphere. So let's just say you had some intercontinental ballistic missile or whatever, and it drops back into the atmosphere, whatever it is. Harp can, like, it's like hitting the fucking wall. It'll blow the fuck up. So apparently that can be directed anywhere in like North America or whatever. And there are 2 harps, by the way. There's one in Alaska and there's one in Russia. Russia has a harp. How about that? Nobody knows about that second harp. But there's 2 of them. Alaska and Russia.
Cool.
So I'm wondering, does Israel have a harp? Is that what they're using? Is that what the Iron Dome's considered is made of? Is it made of a harp? What is it? High Auroral Active Research Project or some shit like that? High Altitude Auroral Research Project. I think that's what HARP stands for. I don't know. Anyway. It's going to get real interesting in the coming weeks, Joey.
We'll see, huh? Because it's already crazy.
Very.
I hope they get that character. Then they got that. They had that shooting over there at Texas Fairgrounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was just some nonsense. So they kind of
they took that shit and swept it under the rug.
It was some dude. He was like, I thought I saw four of my ops coming for me, so I started popping shots like pop, pop, pop.
Is that what?
No.
That sounds like what happened up Morgan. That's exactly what happened up Morgan. They arrested a person of interest at Morgan State.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Out there by the out your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
So what did they release a statement or something or what?
No, not really. They still looking for some, I guess, other persons of interest, I guess.
Oh.
They got somebody.
There's more than just one shooter?
Yeah.
Cause what were we just talking about before? The girl that did the hoax, right?
Oh, what's her name? I forgot her name. Let me look it up. But yeah.
But she's got 2 charges coming up against her. If they go to it, then she gets jail time if they go for it.
High frequency active auroral research program, right? Like HJ just said. But I did a project on it when I was in college, and the shit that I found out about HARP is fucking crazy. That shit go beyond some fucking research. That shit is a weapon.
Dang.
A weapon. Anyway.
Because you said it strengthens the ionosphere or something?
Yeah, so it can harden the ionosphere. And, like, basically, when a missile comes in or whatever, that shit just explodes on, like, it hit a fucking brick wall. Boom.
Mm.
Yeah. And I did this project in, like, 2010. When I found out all that shit about HARP. And I had a teacher that worked for, the physics teacher I did the project for, worked for NASA. And he all but like verbally confirmed that's exactly what it is, which was interesting. But Carly Russell's the girl's name now that I think about it. The hoax
Carly
girl.
Russell, that's it. Yeah, they're looking into her charges to see if they're going to press for her.
They said it's a misdemeanor. They call it a misdemeanor if they're going to have her.
Yeah, the misdemeanor.
Yeah, she ain't going to jail. She not going to go to jail over it.
Think she's not gonna be in trouble.
No.
It slides under the rug.
Oh no, I think they want her to have a restitution though, that $18,000. And guess who offered to pay that shit?
I don't even want to know.
Candace Owens.
Protect all women.
Candace Owens decided to pay her $18,000 restitution only if she gives her an interview.
Oh, she gives her an interview so she can cuss her out.
Yeah, so she can cuss her out. That's exactly what she gonna do.
I could imagine.
Now, if I was Carly Russell, I would take that interview. I just had to take my tongue lashing from Candace. Take my tongue lashing from Candace so I ain't got to pay that restitution.
He's just going to start in on her. What was you thinking? Because all she did was like, it was...
I think the first question going to be like, where the fuck were you at?
You know what's the booty call. What was she grabbing? She was grabbing toilet tissue and some wipes, some what was she getting? Some breath mints and a bath towel. Where do you think she was headed?
Right. She was headed to see her other boo thing and
other
lied
boo
about...
was at one of the little motels, and he was like, hey, come through. So,
right.
You know. And then she was like, okay, but how am I going to get away? How am I going to explain it? He was like, you figure something out? She got to thinking too hard.
She ended up
She
by the
needed
time
some
she
master
finished.
focus.
By the time she finished that story, she had got on the she got on the mothership. Oh
When
my
she made it
gosh.
sound was like she got kidnapped by Trump and Melania. They were feeding her crackers and touching her hair.
Right. She's like, look, I gotta make this shit real, but I'm not gonna do no physical harm to myself, so I'm gonna just make it some PG shit. They just fed me fucking animal crackers and they touched my fucking wig, my hair.
We're touching my hair. I don't like it when white people touch my hair.
Shit.
This was a nightmare.
Fucking sling blade. Fucking gonna eat them taters there.
They looked orange and they had a little white baby in a diaper.
Oh my god. That shit is fucking hilarious. Like, but the funny part is when they did the press conference when she said that she had found the baby on the side of the road. Meanwhile, her car had moved like 200 yards down the road, and they was like, "No baby can move that fast."
It's a fast moving baby. What's funny is to go back and look at the timeline. Look on TikTok and look on Instagram, and see all those people that was buying that nonsense.
Everybody bought it. I
the lady
almost
that-
bought it.
Huh?
I almost bought that shit too.
You almost bought it.
Yeah, because when I listened, like, because somebody sent it to me and I just read the headline,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Oh shit!" But then when I actually went and read the article, I was like, "Wait a minute, I smell fuckery afoot."
What was the woman that got the woman that said she took the brick to the face, but really she just had an allergic reaction on her face.
Oh yeah, but you had people.
She blows up if she eats too many peanuts or something like that.
You still had Black Twitter taking her back, like, "Look, here's the doctors, and this and that, blah 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 blah." I was like, "Look."
She really took a brick to the face.
Right. She had bleeding in the eardrum. I'm like, okay.
Well, shoot. You have that each and every time she's made these videos. She always getting hit with this brick.
She got that Hasim Rahman. No, but I was like, whether she got hit in the fucking face or not, she ain't shit, bitch.
GoFundMe. How much did she get off her GoFundMe?
I forgot. I know.
Brick face lady GoFundMe. Let me see what.
I know one time she had got 42,000.
42,000.
Yeah, for one, like the one.
Dang,
beforehand.
she did. Brick lady live for 40,000. Carly Russell also. Oh, because other people are telling about it. Other people are trying to call her out and say that it was all a hoax.
Honestly, it's just like, take your licks. Like, you got caught up. Like, first off, you gotta be a better liar than that lady. You know, or just fucking own whatever it was. Like, really though? Like, you couldn't think of nothing else.
What you think about that? What do you think about those scammers that are out here on the corner with the violin routine, where they're like playing some music off the thing, but they're not actually playing the violin?
I ain't never heard of that.
You haven't seen
They
them?
nilly vanilly in that shit?
Nah. Well, yeah. Because they're pretending that they're playing the violin and they have like a sign. One person holds up a sign that says need gas or need food or something like that. And they set up shop outside just playing a violin. But really the violin isn't connected to anything. It's like supposed to be electronic violin.
But they playing that
It's
shit
not
from their
connected.
iPhone. Fucking Beats Bill. But they playing music from like their fucking iPhone.
No, they got a speaker, so they're playing it off of like a karaoke speaker. The karaoke speaker is the only thing that really has the music. They're not playing the music.
Right, it's probably a Bluetooth to their fucking phone.
Right, and then people come up and give them like some money and stuff like that, and then they go to the next spot. They set up shop. They'll be like, well, they're over here in our town. They were over here in our area, and the people was like, well, that's not. They weren't actually playing the violin, so they're not really street musicians. They were just trying to, gain some sympathy with that violin music going.
That's that Nilly Vanilli shit. They was up there lip syncing with the fucking violin. That's what they was fucking doing. I ain't heard of that though. That's crazy.
You haven't heard of that?
Nah, but that's a good hustle though.
Chat, do you have that in your area? Do you have them outside your corners? I know they're out here.
I mean, I see people. I see the kids with the fucking Home Depot fucking 5-gallon buckets playing the drums and shit sometimes, but
I guess that's different though. I guess.
Yeah, but that's I've always seen that. But I've never seen somebody fucking. I don't even understand how that would work.
No, you just
I
fake
feel like
the
the
movements.
sound is
You just go
completely
like this.
different
You
when-
fake.
Yeah, I get it, but I feel like the sound is completely different in person.
No,
I
because the
feel like
speakers
I'd be
is
like, them
turned up
niggas
so
ain't
loud. The
playing.
speaker, they're next to a speaker, and it's supposed to be plugged into the speaker, and the speaker's up really loud.
So how do you find it out? Somebody went and pulled the plug on that bitch? It was just on
No,
mute.
their movements don't match. Plus, sometimes the music is off, and they're still doing this joint.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody pulled the plug and it was just on mute. Oh my gosh. Emmanuel said Oklahoma scam it's hit different. I've never heard of that, bro. I've never
They're all
heard of
over.
that.
Hold up, I'm gonna send you the link to it because they're all over the place. I know it's on YouTube too. I was like, dang, they're out here too. The violin scam.
The violin
Wow,
scam.
yeah.
So we got the squeegee boys and the violin scams. That's crazy.
The violin scammer. Okay, this is one right here. This is exactly how it looks too on every. These the same people it looks like. I'm gonna send you the little link on YouTube so you can see what it looks like. They always set up shop like at a Target and other spots. Where's it at? Chat. All right, I sent you the link.
Hold up. Wow.
How come you're not really playing?
Don't speak English, man.
What's that?
Don't speak English.
Yeah, you do.
One moment.
No, I know what's going on. You don't have any vibrato in your fingers. You know vibrato? No, you don't have to turn it off. I wouldn't. He's not playing it.
Don't speak English, man.
He's not playing it. Hey, you can. Feel free, but watch. Just wait. Play right now. No accompaniment. Play. No accompaniment. I don't want to see what you've recorded. Play right now in front of me, dude.
What the fuck?
Good coming of this.
No, this is not cool. You're taking people's money and you're not even playing.
Why can't?
Hey, hold up. He's not playing that. He's not even playing. No, he's not even playing. It's recorded. No, ask him.
Help, so I'm gonna help him.
All right. Okay.
Why he gotta fuck up the man hustle though? Why he messing up the man hustle? Why he messing up the man hustle though? If he's scamming, he's scamming. Like that's what I call that's a harmless scam. I'm just saying. That's a harmless scam. He faking some shit.
They here over here at my Target. They got a whole little family doing it.
Oh, I want to
Same setup, same exact setup.
I'm gonna trip over the fucking power cord.
This next must be going nationwide. It's not at your Target just yet.
I'm gonna trip over the power cord. Oops. It's like, nah.
Yeah, of course he says. Yeah, he says that, but he's not even playing his instrument.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's more like I heard Dick Gregory say, if you're gonna give. If you're not gonna give, don't give.
That's fair.
Just keep it moving. So if you don't want to give, you should just keep it moving.
She right. She right. It's on the person who wants to give to find out if they're being duped by this guy.
Right.
Right? What's the difference between him and a magician? What's the difference between him and an illusionist? You gonna give me $1 because it looked like I'm levitating off the ground? Meanwhile, I'm sitting on some fucking thing going up, some fucking chair going up my fucking pants. What's the difference between him and an illusionist or a street magician? He just using a little sleight of hand. That's all he doing. If you catch that nigga, then you catch him. A man who said the magician doesn't say he don't speak English. Phil says shut it down. Tyler said I play a mean air guitar. That's what he doing. He play. That's exactly what he doing. He playing air violin with a real violin.
I wonder how that would take off though. If you go out there and you pretend that you're in a rock band and you start playing air guitar,
they would haul you off.
Would you
and
get
tie
some
your
money
hands
or
behind
not?
your fucking back, huh?
Would they come and give you some money in your cup or not?
It depends. If somebody think that shit's
you come out there,
entertaining.
you come out there dressed the part, and you got the long rock band hair going, and you start rocking out. Would people come and give money in your cup?
Clearly he's scamming, but it's harmless. People gonna give or they're not gonna give, like the lady said. It's up to you. If you give, then you give. If you don't, you don't.
It's a whole racket, though.
Yeah,
they're popping up in every state.
Like he not out there with like babies, that ain't.
Oh, they be
his
out
and
there with
shit.
babies too.
Oh, I see it all the time. They're
out there with the babies and the violins.
They get me when I see the ladies with the babies outside the market.
Yeah.
I don't know if they her babies. I don't know. She might go to a bigger house than me when she leave. I don't know. It's just on my I gotta do something.
You see her pulling away in the bins. She got it parked somewhere else.
Right. What you gonna do for this Klondike bar? Let me stop. Oh man. But yeah, his sleight of hand is terrible. It is.
That's fair. I just don't want him to steal and swindle other people who feel sorry for him.
Like if I was to do it, right? If I was to do it, it would just be like nothing but a violin instrumental. It wouldn't be like some beat behind it and some more shit. And then you gotta practice it. You can't just like fucking go on Spotify and type in violin song and then just start acting like you fucking know it. The fucking devil went down to Georgia. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness gracious!
What was that show with Ralph Macchio in it? And what was it? Gregory Hines and Ralph Macchio, where they were playing that they were violinists or some banjo players or some junk.
Is that the one? It was a movie.
Yeah.
Is that the one where like one of them sold their soul?
I think so. Let me check and see what the name of that movie was called. Crossroads. It's a movie called Crossroads.
Like one of them gave sold their soul to the devil and he had to play him back for it or something, play the devil back for it or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think that's right. It's about the blues music, Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid. I thought it also had what's his face in it.
You said Gregory Hines.
Oh, it had Tim Russ. I don't remember it having Tim Russ. I thought it had Gregory Hines. Dang.
Mandela effect.
I thought it was another one of those. Do you remember it having Tim Russ in it?
I don't. I remember hearing about it, but I never seen it.
Tim Russ was that actor from. He played Tuvok in the Star Trek movie or shows. And then in the thing he played the blues. He played the blues guy in the Crossroads movie.
Interesting. No, I haven't seen it though. I remember hearing about it back in the day. Let's see.
Let God and the angels. Let God and the angels handle.
He's spreading joy.
Let God and angels handle that. If he's because we reap what we sow.
That's true. And if he's gonna come out here with he's gonna come out here with an instrument.
Got a telephone number right there.
That's fine.
So that's telling you to call the person. And you can follow up or you can believe it or not believe it. I'm choosing.
Yeah, play for me. Play for me.
Give me money. Give me 500 money.
$500?
5,000.
$5,000.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Give me money for.
I'll just stand here and wait until you start playing again.
Don't worry about it. If you want to give, give. If you don't want to give, just
I'm not gonna give.
But you got to remember, people reap what they sow. So
That's
you
true.
know, if
So are you trying
if
to-
he's lying, no, I'm saying if he's lying.
Yep.
I want to know what the
somebody's gonna lie to
comments
him.
say.
It's that lie is gonna come back to
You know
him.
what? That's fair
And
enough.
if he's swindling us, somebody's gonna come back and
Someone
swindle
said,
him.
"No, he's a
That's fair.
scam artist. He's
You're
taking
right.
up a handicapped
You see what I'm
parking
saying?
space
Absolutely.
while
So
he's doing
I
it."
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think like that.
Because
too,
there's
but-
people out here that want to give him money that don't have a lot of money themselves.
Yeah, but God may be telling them to give so that they can receive.
Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes you haven't given, that's why you're not receiving.
That's fair.
So money
Sorry.
works like that.
Sorry. You speak. Speak. This man, this.
That's
My
funny.
camera is privacy.
No, you're in public, bud.
Thank you so much. God bless.
He fresh. He is fresh with the fresh Air Force Ones and shit
Call
on.
police.
Go ahead.
It's privacy.
No, it's
It's
not. You're in
privacy.
public, dude. Call the police. Call them.
This.
Yeah, public.
This.
Public.
Not me.
Public. Yeah, you. You're in public. Call them. I bet you won't.
No, brother.
Oh, okay.
He's a fucking Karen. What's the white male version of Karen?
Someone in the chest said it was a Kyle.
Kyle? No. Karen. I don't know. Somebody give me a name. What's the white male version of Karen? That's what that guy is. He's a Cliff. I don't fucking know. Kyle. Jeff. Man, who said Jeff? This said,
Jeff like that.
no, it can't be Brandon. My name's Brandon.
It can't be Brandon.
But like this dude, I'm gonna expose him. Like, yo, it's harmless. It's not like he in a fucking wheelchair hiding his legs like he a fucking wounded war veteran taking money. You know what I mean?
And Trading Places, Eddie Murphy did just that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? He ain't out there like with loaded dice.
It's a miracle.
He ain't out there with loaded dice getting them like on what's that movie? Mo Money with Damon Wayans and Marlon Wayans. Tom. Mad Miller said Tom. Oh man, Karen and Tom. Oh my gosh, yo, but that's the thing. Like, let him do his thing. He out there hustling. If he's scamming, it's harmless. He just faking like he playing an instrument. That's it. He ain't hit you over the head with the fucking violin stick and take your money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not forcing anyone to get into
No,
his.
he's not.
It's like
He's
remember
sitting
back
there
in the.
faking it, and they
Who
just
is that?
walking up.
But okay, what about Popovich or whatever that dude's name was, right? The
Greg Popovich?
the late night minister guy that was selling the holy water for $50 a bottle.
Yeah, or
And he's
Pastor
sick
Kearney
out.
Thomas with his miracles.
God will
Miracle
heal you
water.
if you buy his. That dude.
Oh, Peter Popoff. You know about Peter Popoff?
Peter Popoff.
Yeah. But yeah, Pastor Kearney Thomas used to do that shit too, though.
Who?
He used to come on BET at like 3 in the morning. Pastor
in the
Kearney,
morning.
yeah, Pastor Kearney Thomas, like, get your miracle water, whatever he used to fucking say. That shit was funny. Who remember Pastor Kearney Thomas? Anybody in there?
I probably do. It sounds familiar.
That shit is funny. Oh my gosh, man. But yeah, whatever. He his YouTube channel is called Stop the Bullshit. He got 1.19K subscribers. Speaking of that, guys, if you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share the stream. Let people know we live, goddammit. I really appreciate it. If you want to donate to the channel, donate to the cause, $ CannonHotep on Cash App. Super Chats, Rumble Rants, always welcome, guys. Always welcome.
Was he going around looking for the violin scammers?
To me, this guy's like, yeah, he's like fucking audit the audit.
It's one of the lowest. Is this one of the lowest little scam routines I've seen, though?
I can't stand that audit the audit shit. That's just annoying.
What's audit?
Let me-
Audit?
Audit. It's the dickhead who'll go in like, I don't know, a public building, and then look real fucking suspicious and creepy. And then when somebody say something to him or ask him to leave, he goes, "I don't have to. I have a right to be here. Under subsection code, blah 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 blah." You look a fucking creep, bro. You and this bitch looking like a fucking a shooter.
He just be acting weird.
Yeah, and because he want them to say something to him so he can be like, "I don't have to leave. This is a public building." Blah 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 blah.
It's like with the
That shit's annoying.
Where you know
He
that
was
one
here.
channel.
He did that shit here, like a few months ago.
Did he come into your office and try to do it?
No, because I'd have cussed that nigga out on his fucking home stream.
You know, it was a couple. What was I gonna say? They did have that one where they had those people that were that the one YouTube channel guy, where that guy is always nearby the police, right? And then the police are like, "Can you move on somewhere?" And he's like, "No, because I know my rights and I don't have to move anywhere." And all that kind of stuff.
That's the same guy or something like it. Yeah, First Amendment auditors. That's what they are.
Love watching that, but he's like he's wasting the police's time because he's pulling up everywhere where they at.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
And like he's distracting. So if he's out there distracting the police because he's sitting in his car and like filming the police, and then saying, "Do you have a problem? Do you have a problem?" and all that stuff, and then citing the law. Well, he's wasting that police's time between what they could be pulling, doing something else that might save a life somewhere.
Right. Like, it's just annoying.
Get a toddler out of water or something, you never know.
Right.
It just seems like they applauding him for doing that, but basically he's wasting their time doing that.
Yeah, it's just too much. Like, I get it if you like they'll be sitting there looking like they casing the joint. But then when somebody say something to them, all of a sudden it's like, "I have my rights." Like, yo, it's a fucking post office. Like, if you mailing some shit, like you in a post office with people mailing shit out, you standing in the corner looking like a fucking crazy person.
Yeah, because that's like their video content, though. It's like with that one clown that went and got shot in the mall, right? That was trying to prank people, right? You saw about him, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was following dude around everywhere, and the guy was like, okay, he was a...
Oh, is that the one that shot the nigga in the stomach?
Yeah, because the guy it was a weird little dude with a beard, right? Weird bearded dude. He was real short.
Yeah.
And he looked like he was stressed as heck, and he was in there picking up food. And the other guy is big and was just kind of basically being the prankster. He was being a bully, and he kept following him around and shoving that phone in his face and saying, "What do you think about this? What do you think about that?" And that guy kept saying, "Get away from me and leave me alone. Get back from me and leave me alone. Get back."
Shot him
how many times you gotta tell a grown person, stay back, step back, and leave me alone?
Yeah, and it's crazy.
He wouldn't do it.
And you know who I feel bad for? The dude that shot him.
Right.
That's what I feel bad for. I hate them pranks. So, like, you got the one dude that be on Instagram where he walk up to the black people, go, "Can you get that for me there, boy?"
Yeah, the boy one.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you gonna get your fucking wig split. Like, I hope this shit, I'm sitting there like, yo, I hope this shit is scripted. I hope the motherfuckers you're asking are just actors in your fucking thing. It's no way.
Yeah, they're really cool with each other.
Yeah, you got the fucking balls to do that shit in public for real.
Yeah, these prank, this is the jacked up part about over here on this channel, right? Not your channel, but I'm saying the channels that are on here, right? Like, we have a spicy conversation that really be about something, right? And then your video be pulled. They got a video where they're yanking women's bonnets off their head and shoving some little kid down the stairs or something crazy, and the video be up the next day, the day after, the year after. It's like, where's the justice?
Yeah, that's the thing. Meanwhile, I'm getting snatched down left and fucking right for talking. You know that shit that pisses me off the most?
What's up?
It's motherfuckers that be on YouTube, like, for example, right? And the thing is like, all right, I don't know how he ain't got snatched down or not. The motherfucker, I think his name like Seafood or something like that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Talk about how to be a real street ninja. And all he do is pull his gun out and pretend shooting people and shit like that.
It's like,
how the fuck does that live here?
Yeah, take that down, because that's like I get free speech. I love it. I want to hear free speech. I want to hear some thoughts. But when you're out here advocating to go and to get shot in your stomach and go and incite violence towards each other, that's where it draws the line. Especially you out here, like that one guy, I think it's Oklahoma City Pranks or something like that. He was over there bothering some woman and some man in one of his videos the other day, where a guy was just walking and he was like, "Hey, come back here, little man," or something like that. You know, he was just trying to start a fight just to see what would happen.
Yeah,
it's like, why are you allowing that kind of content to thrive?
And you got the one guy to be like, he be going around, he'll say some shit that's kind of not ambiguous. Like, it can be misconstrued one way, but it's not what like. So it'd be like, "Hey, homeboy, you trying to catch a fade? You trying to catch a fade?" And niggas be like, "What? Who the fuck you talking?" And then he'll pull out like some clippers. You trying to catch a fade? It's like, nah, yo, like that shit get mad. And I don't. And if something bad happened to him, like, what the fuck, like you. So, hey, it's annoying. I hate that shit. Be like every time I see that shit, like I'm like, why is this on my feed? Why is this on my IG feed?
No, that's
you know what
real.
I mean? Like, why is this shit? Why is it like seafood? Why is he in my algorithm?
Shoot, you got over there on Instagram, you got that one guy that's dressed like a baby. You see that black guy that's dressed like a baby and throws baby powder all over his face and drinks out of a baby bottle?
No. And I hope I don't ever see it. And I hope I don't ever see it.
I clicked block. It's like, I don't want to see this.
It's just,
He's inside of inside of a big crib. And he has like a big baby chair too, like a high chair. And he comes on there, he's crying and stuff like that. And he's got like baby powder covering himself. And he's like, "Wow, wow, wow, I'm a baby. Wow, wow, wow." It's like and he's got like 60,000 followers or something.
what?
It's like, he got a bang of people following him doing this whole baby routine.
This shit is crazy. It's just low brain entertainment. People just watch that shit. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. It's just, I don't get it. I really don't get it. My daughter showed me something, and it was some dumbass, like, I don't even know what it was. It was something, she was fucking slapping a knee, teeth out her mouth, laughing so hard. I'm like, I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. Like, what the fuck is so funny about this, and why does it have almost 1 million views on TikTok? What the fuck is this? It's not funny. I don't get it. Like, what the fuck what passes for humor in this generation? This is terrible. Now I don't want to toot my own horn, goddammit, but I think that our content is pretty fucking spot on and pretty good. Yeah. I'm stuck at 2,300 subscribers on YouTube, and I don't understand. And I'm stuck at 1.4K followers on Rumble, and I don't understand.
Yeah, I think you get to a certain level on here or on anything, really, social media, and then eventually, like, if they catch what you're doing, they just stick you right there at that level. I'm at, what am I at, 1,600? And I've been at 1,600 like for how long? For like 4 months now.
I was like, damn, Jay about to take the fuck off. I thought.
Yeah, I got stuck at 1,600. That was the end of that.
Jay got his fucking speakeasy fucking. Jay running numbers for Macaroni Tony with the duck races and shit.
I hit 1,600, and that's where I'm stuck. So I don't know if it's gonna move any. It hasn't moved in 4 months.
Taking real bets on the duck races. Cash at me your money and what duck you want.
I didn't do all that. I wasn't having bets. I was giving away free things.
Oh shit! What is this Emmanuel said? He said, I mean, have you heard of what?
Kamala.
Have you heard
talking
of
about Kamala
Vice President
speak
in public? We don't come off as the smartest country. Yeah, you got a point. But I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Your shorts been picking up good content going?
I don't even know because I never look at them.
Yeah.
Let's go find out. Let's go find out. My channel. By the way, guys, please hit that subscribe button. I'm about to do fucking a Jerry's Kids fucking telethon just to get my numbers up. Oh my gosh.
Please help.
Let's see.
Every little bit counts.
My last one did okay. Stay strapped. Don't start none. Won't be none. Oh. There go the copyright.
So the former leader of Hamas just called on all Muslims around the world to take up jihad on Friday the 13th, which is today. And given the climate right now, this call to action is very troubling to say the least. Now look, I know we got a lot of good upstanding Muslim brothers and sisters out there that won't participate in this call to action. But just like any group, there are extremists out there that will. Now look, I ain't telling y'all to go out here and start picking fights and committing hate crimes now. But what I am saying is keep your head on the swivel. Be situationally aware of where you are and your surroundings and who you're around. And it doesn't hurt to keep a little something on you to protect your neck. This is CannonHotep saying, don't start none, won't be none.
That went, what, 623 views. This shit,
620 views.
yeah, this one's 1,700 views. This is a dumbass little, I just put some.
No. No. No, he's sleeping.
That's because Biden dog bit 11 people at the White House and his ass got booted. So I put that, but that did 1,700 views just off of a fucking. Maybe that's how I need to get my shorts to go, because every time I post like a static picture with like some kind of audio, it does well.
I hadn't tried that.
Yeah. This one was actually pretty good. My question is, what the fuck y'all thought was going to happen? I mean, y'all desperate to house these. Fuego with the $5 donation. I appreciate you, sir. For Cannon Griftathon. Yeah, keep me off OnlyFans, goddammit. Keep me off OnlyFans. If shit keep getting more expensive, I'm gonna be on OnlyFans. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna show on OnlyFans, but I'm gonna be on OnlyFans, goddammit.
One
Feet
HJ
pics.
talking about that one day. He was like, I want the feet pics.
I might do something strange for a piece of change. If you don't want me on OnlyFans, goddammit, send me a super chat or a Rumble rant or a Cash App. Keep me off. Keep CannonHotep off the pole. Pause. Legals, right? So of course these private shelters are going to charge y'all out the ass to do so. And you know what? I'm not even mad at it. Get your money. Shit, I mean, y'all let hospitals and big pharma do it all the time. Of course they're going to charge you out the ass if Big Daddy government paying for it. Y'all want to be outraged at somebody? Be outraged at the mayor of Chicago. Be outraged at the governor of Illinois. Because when that, quote, migrant crisis happened, all they had to do was kick their asses out and send them back home. And you call yourself sanctuary cities. Like I said, everybody want to be a sanctuary city until the illegals show up. You want to solve your migrant crisis? Send them home. If not, hey, y'all private shelters, let them know. It costs what it costs. Anyway, it's CannonHotep. Like, subscribe, and follow for more. Listen to me, goddammit. And go follow me over on TikTok, shit. But yeah, so that shit was crazy, yo. So people was getting mad, right? Or the officials or the elected officials in like Chicago was getting pissed off that these contractors or these contractors or whatever was charging $135 upwards an hour to house these migrants. And people was getting hella overtime. And they was like, oh my God, this is egregious. I can't believe someone would do that. I'm like, you guys created that problem. All you had to do was send these motherfuckers back. That's it. Bust them back home. Or whatever you want to do. Right? Clearly it probably would have been cheaper than doing what you're doing with the housing. Bust them back. That's all you had to do. But no. You want to keep them there because you want to still keep that facade of being a sanctuary city. But now, because these independent contractors are taking advantage of the situation, now you all upset. No, it costs what it costs, goddammit. You created this issue, you created a dire need, and now it costs what it costs. That's what it costs to house these migrants. Either you're going to pay it or you send them back. You don't have nowhere to put them. I do. So that's what it costs. They marked that shit up like 500%. I don't know what the fuck they thought was going to happen. That's the crazy part. I hate about the shorts. And then this one here, 2,500 views, again, static.
Nationwide, love.
And that was because of that fucking jet that crashed in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina or North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then I got something to do, okay? Like, but
What about what the Sexy Red video do?
43 views. And that was a good one.
Nobody knows.
Hey,
who
yo,
Sexy
anybody
Red
else
is.
find it real interesting that the minute Sexy Red came out in support of Trump, talking about she loved Trump and bring Trump back, we mysteriously get a video of her actually being taken to Pound Town, leaked on her own IG. Now, some people out here thinking that she actually did it, but I don't know about that. It definitely seemed like one hell of a coincidence, though. Seems to me like Sexy Red being shown who's the boss. Seems to me she being shown what she can and cannot say through a good old-fashioned humiliation ritual. Oh, you love Trump? Let's see if you love this IG story we about to post. Hey, Sexy Red, the minute you signed them deals, your life was no longer yours. And they showing you that shit right now. So I suggest you either straighten up and fly right, or get the fuck out of Dodge. Anyway, this CannonHotep. Help me get to 1,000 followers on this damn app. Hit that subscribe button or like button, or whatever the fuck it's called. Like this video. I'll holla at you.
Really, Kenny?
I mean, I went from like 100 fucking followers. I think I'm at like 445 on TikTok. But you can't go live unless you got 1,000.
I guess that incident got her pregnant.
Did it for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
shit.
pregnant now.
Oh shit. Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, they okay, but it could be a lot better. You know what I mean? You got the John Mellencamp one. Like, got some that should have went and they didn't. Like this right here, this shit. What we just talking about.
It seems like everybody want to be a sanctuary city until the illegals show up. Go ahead and take a look at that. Looks like Eric Adams changing his tune though. He's saying illegal immigration to destroy New York City. So it was cool when you was virtue signaling just to get elected. And it was cool when states like Arizona and Texas was taking the brunt of those illegal border crossings. But now because it's on your front step, oh, something has to be done now, huh? Is that right? It's funny how they went from undocumented citizens to illegal migrants the minute New York is tested, huh? The funny part is they still try and blame the Trump administration for the failings of the Biden administration. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Mr. Adams. Why don't you go look in the mirror? Cause you brought this on yourself. It's CannonHotep. Like and subscribe.
What up,
Seems
Carlson?
like everybody wanna be
Yeah, I mean, they doing all right. Meanwhile, you got motherfuckers that they be doing stupid shit, and I'm like, how they got 1 million views? I don't understand this. Why is this being pushed to the forefront? But then we already know why. They want to keep people distracted. They want to keep people distracted. That's what they want. They want to keep people distracted. That's all it is. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know what? Shout out to Bryson Gray. He just got married. Yeah.
That's what's good.
He just got married. Congratulations to him and his new bride. Hope you guys have 1,000,000 years of happiness.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the club.
That's what's good. Where's the picture of them?
Oh, let me see. I can find that real quick. Let's go over here. What's here? Oh, not that. Where's it at? Let's go to Bryson. There they go. Look at him.
That's
Looking like
a
Ike and
real
Tina
nice
Turner.
picture. Look at that. Looks fancy as heck.
Looking like fences. I stood by you. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
What is his what's his flower there he got?
I don't know.
Y'all know in the chat?
Look. Jay went to the botanical gardens one time and now he got damn botanist.
Oh, you know they had that one crazy flower there. The babies wanted to go smell it. The death flower.
The fuck is that? And why I wouldn't let my kids smell it. Something called a death flower.
Yeah, no, it's the one that smells like a rotten corpse, whatever it's called, the corpse
fuck?
flower or something like that.
Ugh.
It was funny because they have like the little thing, that you smell, So they ran up there, was stick their nose in there. It was like, ooh. I said, what it smell like? They said, it smells like some poo-poos.
Well, I said, ain't nothing special about a dead body riding. I didn't smell one of them. When I was a kid, right? I was 11. My grandfather had properties. He got called by the police because they had found somebody's body in one of his basements.
Dang.
Yeah. Well, my grandfather did. Like the person he rented the house out to was dead in the basement, and the girlfriend was suspected of foul play, but he had been there for like fucking weeks.
Yikes.
To the point where like his body had fused to the mattress. And because of my grandfather's house, after the coroners and stuff took him out of there, which I don't understand how they did that shit. You know how bad it smelled? It stunk up the entire block.
The whole block was
The
filling.
only reason they found his body is because people was like, what the fuck is that smell? And they had pinpointed it to that house. And somebody said, come to think of it, I haven't seen him in a while. And I guess they did a wellness check, and they went in there. That motherfucker was dead in the basement, fused to the mattress.
Dang, that's rough.
It let the whole block out. Let the whole block out. And me, my 11-year-old ass had to go help my grandfather clean that basement out after they took the body. The smell smelled so bad. So bad. I mean, at first my grandfather didn't want me to see it, but you know, I couldn't let him do that by himself. You know what I mean? But I was like, good Lord. It was bad. Bad. Oh my God. I had some crazy ass fucking experiences as a kid. I'll tell you that much. Good Lord. Some crazy fucking. You know what they used to tell us, like when the shootout would happen, like if somebody started shooting? The sage advice was to get under a car.
Under the car?
Get under a car. That's what they used to tell us. They used to tell us, get under a car. I'm like, now that I'm older, I'm like, I can still get hit with a stray bullet under the car, though. But like that's what they told us to do. That's
do you have your family get down on the floor, or what you do?
Yeah, that's what I was always told to do. Get down on the floor. I remember on New Year's Eve, they would always be shooting guns and shit. So like
that's the real risky part. But see, some guy in Texas or some spot got killed from that nonsense because he was just over his family's house, right? Mm-hmm. And then one bullet came right through the top, and he was in the living room or something like that. One bullet came right down because the bullets went up.
Yeah.
One came right down, right through his head. He was dead.
Yeah, what goes up must come down, guys.
Yeah, that's so jacked up. I was like, man, I feel bad for that guy.
But
he was shooting off during the 4th of July somewhere in Texas.
But yeah, like New Year's Eve, what me and my sister would do is we'd be in like a little TV room watching TV.
Yeah.
And I would flip the table up because you see it on TV. And I didn't know that the table wasn't stopping no fucking bullet. I don't know. That table might have though. It had like this thin. Table. It was like it was like older table. It was like it was thick, but it didn't have like this thin marble kind of like layer. And I would flip it over, and we would like be behind it, watching TV, just in case a bullet came through the sliding glass door or the deck. Like that's what we would do all the time. Like to this day, I hate hearing gunshots going off during the 4th or New Year's. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand it. Like the bullets gotta land. Where the fuck they landing at?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like this shit is crazy. That's just weird. I remember walking home from school, me and my buddy, one of my friends named Kennard. We was walking home from school and we got to the block and his house was roped off in caution tape. Some guy blew his brother brains out at the front door. At the front door.
Dang.
Yeah, I remember that.
Excuse me.
Guy from around the corner, the street over, knocked on the door allegedly, apparently. When he opened the door, boom.
But he had beef with them or something?
I guess. Dude named Antmo, that was his name. He got killed. I remember I was at my best friend's house. He was having a sleepover. His brother come in the house. His mother was like kind of like trying to keep us out of the loop, but his brother got shot that night. His brother got shot in the leg or some shit like that. I was trying to patch him up and shit. Yeah, crazy stuff. These dudes did drive-bys on mountain bikes one day. He had ski masks. They was on mountain bikes and ski masks in like July. One hand in the dip, the other hand on the fucking handlebars.
Dang.
Couple seconds later, cause we already knew what it was. It was like, oh shit. So we start trying to make. I was like, all right, it's time to go in the house now. It's like 1 a.m. We outside playing basketball. We like 12. All you hear is shots ringing out at the bottom of the street. My homeboy Maurice ran up in this lady house. I think I was close enough to my house that I was able to get to my door in the house, and then my homeboy Brandon got under the car. Then when it was all said and done, everybody came outside to see what the hell was going on. Shit was crazy.
You didn't want to get hit? Oh, everyone was good?
Yeah, everybody was straight. I don't know what happened down at the bottom of the block, though. I don't know what happened at the bottom of the block, though.
We never found out.
No, I don't think anybody shot at, got hit or whatever.
That's good.
I'm assuming that it's hard to fucking hit somebody while you pedaling.
You on a bike and shooting.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. Over there in the one area of my town called the Oaks. No, is it the Oaks? The View. Most like the View. Well, I was over there one night and nearby it, and all I hear was do 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 do. It sounded like 100 rounds went off, right? And nobody got hit. And nobody got hurt.
But like, then I had a cousin. He got killed in D.C. though, at a gas station. The girl gave him the wrong change, and he was arguing with her. Some Nigerian dude or something come out from the back, start stabbing my cousin.
Dang.
Yeah. Killed him right there at the gas station. He just dropped his daughter off at daycare. I think she just graduated from high school, going to I forgot what college she's going to. She's trying to be a pharmacist, I think it is.
That's why you and I are always preaching situational awareness.
Situational awareness, yeah.
We talk about that.
Ain't the first time he got stabbed though. Like he got stabbed one time before where he was fighting some dude. Some dude was high off that. Emmanuel know what it is. He was high off that boat. It's like weed mixed with embalming fluid or some shit like that.
The illy.
Yeah. So my cousin didn't even know he was being stabbed. Once he realized that, he started running. He ran all the way to the hospital.
Rough.
Yeah, out there in D.C.
Okay.
Another cousin going to the store, got stuck up by this kid. My cousin, my cousin swung on him, popped him, and the kid dropped the gun. My cousin just kept running. Little 22. Kid shot at my cousin, hit my cousin a couple times in the back. You know them little 22 bullets, they bounce. We didn't know if he was gonna make it. He made it, but it was touch and go. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit. Baltimore is not for the faint of heart. I'm gonna tell you that much. Cannot.
Is it like all over the U.S.? It's got a lot of issues, but I know Baltimore has that. It's what, the 4th, 5th state, something like that. That's way up there. I mean, not state. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
The city.
Right.
With the high rates of crime and death and stuff like that. Because we were looking over the numbers several different times.
Yeah.
It was like the gun buyback.
That shit don't work.
They bought back 900 guns. They still had 900 murders.
Yeah, that shit don't work. That shit don't work, yo.
Right. It's like, so what is it? What is it doing? Nothing.
Beirut. I mean, every time I go back around the way, like, yeah, such and so got shot on Amity Street. Or such and so was over this spot. Yo got. Like, damn. My homeboy from high school, he was leaving a party. He was dropping everybody off home in his own neighborhood. Some dude that didn't even belong in that neighborhood over there serving in that neighborhood. Because my homeboy car drove past too many times, he started shooting. Hit my homeboy.
Dang.
Hit my homeboy, killed him. He was just out of high school, too.
That's rough.
Right. Shit crazy. Telling you guys, life is short, and people want to make it shorter sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, you sit back and, like, some of the stuff it's repressed. Like, it's, because it's par for the course. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this happens all the time. But when you really sit back and think about it, it's like, I've been in so many situations where I probably shouldn't be here right now. But the grace of God got me here. I've been like, yo, I look back on certain shit like, yo, that shit could have went real fucking bad. I don't know how I got out of that shit. I appreciate it, Carlton. But like, I'm like, yo, I don't understand how am I not? How's this? How am I? I'm like, it was nothing but God. But yeah, shit be crazy. Shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Shit's still crazy around here. That's why I don't go nowhere. I don't do shit. And when I say I don't do shit, it's like I don't do nothing in like sketchy shit no more. Like going to clubs in bad neighborhoods and shit like that. I don't go to clubs period anymore. Right? Especially after I was a bouncer, because I was a bouncer. Until when I first had my daughter was coming, I needed some extra money, so I started being a bouncer. I've pulled 2 guns off of, well, not pulled them off. So I had respect. So it was like, I would pat dudes down. I'm like, come on, y'all. Oh, my bad, Joe. My bad, Joe. My bad, B. They go back to the car, put their shit back. You know what I mean? I remember one time, like, I think the last time I did security, it was a fucking brawl. So they had shut this other club down for being like a public nuisance. I think it was called like Internationals or something like that. I think like a police officer got shot outside of that bitch. And yeah. So they shut it down. So everybody at International started coming up to the half-mile track up where I was at. And this is in like, it's called Irvington is the name of the test. This like that neighborhood I was in, that's the ones that started to stop snitching the tapes. So one night, I don't know what happened. The crowd got in there and people that was beefing and shit, you know what I mean? They start fighting. It was a brawl, son. When I say it was a brawl, it was a brawl. I'm in there, I'm snatching people off people. This other dude snatch. It was crazy. Then the police, so then my homeboy was just like, fuck it. I mean, 6'9", he was like, fuck it. 6'9" had this bear mace, and he just let that shit go in the club.
Why?
It was too many people fighting. We couldn't break everybody. It was too many people.
He just spray everywhere.
It was the fucking Royal Rumble in that bitch. He said, fuck this. And he let that shit go. I was like, fuck. So, like, I kind of got out of the cloud. Everybody, that shit hit everybody. They running, right? They running. The police coming in the other door, the front door. The police coming spraying mace. Everybody got it that night. And that shit, like, I didn't get hit directly with it, but that shit was like, it was in the air. And that shit do not feel good. You had motherfuckers in the middle of the street crying. It dispersed that fight quick. That may stop that fight real fucking fast. Motherfucker was hyperventilating out there. I got asthma. And I'm okay, but I'm keep running in to snatch people out of the building and push them outside and stuff because they in that bitch panicking, can't breathe. I remember this one dude, he was police. His name was Ray. He was police. And this nigga, he chilling in it. Like, And then once
he was used to it.
Yeah, so once we got outside, we see him go back in. What the fuck Ray doing? Ray come back out with a plate. So this is a hood spot. So somebody had a birthday party, and then with the birthday party, the owner allow you to bring food, set your own little shit up. So the party had a bunch of food. There was a bunch of food in that bitch. So Ray walked in that motherfucker. I'm like, what the fuck Ray doing? A couple minutes later, he come out with a plate of food. This nigga grubbing. I'm like, yo. He was like, about to get thrown away anyway. I was like,
You
fuck
got
it.
hungry, huh?
I did the same shit. I fucking held my breath and walked right up in that bitch, got me a plate of spaghetti and some fucking chicken, and I walked my ass back out too. I was like, shit.
That's hilarious.
Let's not let this shit go to waste. Let's not let this shit go to waste, goddamn it. Yeah.
Don't blame you.
It's a lot of shit, y'all. It's a lot of shit, y'all. Like I said, it's been interesting. I like my boring life now. I'm serious. I don't like doing nothing like that. I don't want to be nowhere risky where I'm be forced to defend myself. I try to stay out of all of that shit all the time. All the time. You know what I mean? Like you had like the Morgan shit back in the day. Because usually, like, the shit don't, like, the shooting don't never really happen on the campus like that. But, it would happen at the parties off campus. You know what I mean? And I would used to, back in the day when I was younger, I would go to those off campus parties. Shoot and break out all the time. People just didn't care, yo. They still don't. And it's getting worse. These young kids nowadays don't care no more. They don't care. They don't respect the OGs or none of that shit. They doing whatever they want to do. They doing whatever they want to do. They do not care at all. That's why I don't want to be out there no more. That's too much, yo. I'm gonna have to take somebody's son's life. I'm serious. It's too much. I like my boring ass life. I'm happy not going nowhere. I don't need to go to no clubs. I didn't even go to my high school reunion a couple weeks back.
Yeah, you said you didn't want to deal with it.
I don't even feel like dealing with that shit. The people that I keep in contact with is the people I keep in contact with. That's it. People I keep in contact with is who I keep in contact with. Everybody else, I don't care less. More power to you. I hope everything work out. I hope you guys doing well. But I don't need to be there. Well, for what? So I can be on Instagram like, first off, I'm like, God damn, I've been out of high school for 20 years. I've been out for 20 years. Holy smokes. You know what I mean? But, it's a lot, man. A man will say, get off my lawn energy.
I'd like to go to the high school reunion if I could.
I just don't have the urge to.
I think it would be a lot of fun, maybe.
It might be. It depends. Like my school, no. I'm sorry. I can't deal. I'm good. I don't need to see nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Go there to see Ricky Fontaine. Pretty Ricky, what they call it. Say, no, I'm joking. But, like, yeah, nah, it's no point. For what? You know what I mean? It's not a whole lot of people that graduate with me that's doing well anyway. It's a few. And for what I heard, it wasn't really that crowded. Like, it wasn't, like, a lot of people didn't show up. You know what I mean?
Let's see what he said. He said, Manuel said his high school reunion got canceled due to the females fighting.
What? My high school graduating class was like 85 people. Oh, man. I think mine was like, I don't know what mine was. I think mine might have been 100. Fighting? They too fucking old. Be fighting. See, that's the shit I'm talking about, yo. That's the shit I be talking about. That's the shit I be talking about, yo. Nope.
Out here fighting at the high school reunion.
Fucking damn near 40 years old, still out there fighting for what? You still got beef with that bitch from 20 years ago?
Oh man, it's hilarious though. I'm still
He
fighting.
stole my boyfriend. Oh my gosh, yo.
A lot of my Carlton Wade said a lot of my classmates deceased or in jail. I don't think that our graduating class was big though. It was really big. Like 500 or 600
Damn.
students or something like that.
I mean, everybody graduated.
It was a massive. This is Oklahoma. It's a massive, massive amount of students. So it'd be cool to see some of them.
J school, they had good standardized test scores.
We had a lot of people, and a few of them went on to go be NFL stars and basketball stars and different stuff like that.
What year you graduated?
It was 2000 something. I don't want to put my age out there too much.
2000 something. Oh Lord, hold on. Am I older than you? I'm not older than you, right? Am I older than you?
I don't want to put my age out there. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
2000 something. I graduated 2003.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's good, Cannon.
Jay probably graduated 01. Or 2000. But yeah, nah, it's boy. I'm tell you, the shit you see on Baltimore, that should be true. Should be true.
It's wild.
You like, is it like The Wire? But like, it's fucking worse.
Worse than The Wire. I never even seen The Wire yet.
Fucking worse.
I want to watch The Wire, and I don't know if I want to watch The Wire. I want to watch maybe Power. Maybe
they beat the deputy. they beat the deputy fucking commissioner up outside. They robbed him. They beat him up and robbed him and his wife. The deputy police commissioner a few years ago. They beat him up and robbed him and his wife. What the fuck?
Y'all got it bad out there. What happened in Philly the other day though? Wasn't it some shootings and stuff like that?
Probably. That's one thing I'm gonna say though, Jay. Let's just say there was a Red Dawn scenario and we got fucking people parachuting. They fucking hang gliding and all that shit.
They gonna get shot out the sky.
They gonna get shot the fuck out. I would either want to be with the rednecks in the hills of West Virginia or with the Texans on the plains or in somebody's fucking hood.
Is the hood gonna be taking them cats out too?
The hood gonna be shooting everything moving. Everything moving. I guarantee it. North Korea could parachute into fucking Chicago tonight. There's gonna be fucking bodies everywhere. I'm serious. Oh my gosh. Hamas and fucking Hezbollah could fucking parasail or whatever the fuck they was doing in the Baltimore City right now. Them niggas is dead. They dead. They ain't going out without a fight, Jay.
Remember who used to have the parasails and joint like that? The hang gliders. That was Cobra in that G.I. Joe cartoon. I remember they used to always jump in there with them hang gliders.
I'm telling you, them boys in Chicago, them boys in Baltimore, them boys in Philly got some big shit. They shooting motherfuckers out the sky. They on the news. Talk about Philly versus everybody. Baltimore versus y'all whores. What Chris Rock say? It's gonna get to the point where white people gonna be like, I'm going to the hood where it's safe.
Everyone out here
to the hood where it's safe.
Everyone out here in Oklahoma and Texas practically is armed. Like when you go to the store, like you look left or right and everyone's like they're concealed carry, but this like open carry here.
That's
we have
what
open carry law here.
That's what I mean. I want to be somewhere where I know motherfuckers is putting up a fight. All right, I don't want to be where motherfuckers gonna be giving up. Like they just fucking on their knees with their hands on their head. I want to be somewhere where motherfuckers is giving up, putting up a fight. And like I said, either you with the rednecks or you in the hood.
Mm-hmm. It says, well, this was off the top, right? And I know you probably know something about it too, but the open carry in Oklahoma is without a license. You may openly carry your handgun, rifle, or shotgun throughout Oklahoma for legitimate purposes, which would include self-protection of yourself, your property, or for hunting and target shooting. You don't need a license to carry a concealed handgun in most places.
Right. Y'all got basically y'all got constitutional carry for real, which is fine. That's great. That's fucking great, bro. My mother, my mother be watching TikTok and she's so worried about what's going on with this Israel shit and the shit that was about to happen, the shit that we they thought some shit was gonna go. I didn't know, but some shit was gonna go down on Friday, right? My mother was like, "Should I get a vest?" I think my mother ordered a fucking plate carrier, if I'm not mistaken, and she got a new shotgun. So she got her little handgun. She got a Mossberg Maverick 88, and I think she ordered a fucking plate carrier. Oh my gosh, my mother was like, "Nah, I'm not fucking around." I laughed. I met her at the fucking gun store. Like, all right, let's check it out. What you getting, Mom? I tried to get her to get an AR. But she said she wanted the shotgun. She said the AR. She said she don't like, I guess, the manual of arms. She said the shotgun was easier to deal with. Like, yeah, okay. And then she got mini shells. So, this is the size of a normal shotgun shell. Don't ask why I just got random shotgun shells just laying around. But this is a shotgun shell. The mini shell is probably a quarter of it. So in her shotgun she could fit 7 plus 1, but with the mini shell she could fit 11 plus 1.
Dang.
Right. So she got all these little mini shells, and them shits will still knock you. This shit just blow the lung out the bag. So she anxious to shoot it, but she got the liquor store shotgun. It ain't got no stock. It just got a pistol grip. That's the one you shoot right from the hip. I was like, go for it, man. I said, I'll buy stock for it, but if you feel like you can deal, go for it. I said, I'm telling you. I said, and this buckshot is coming out them bitches, so I was like, the way her house set up is a funnel. Anybody come up them steps, you knocking them motherfuckers right back down. That's the only one way in, one way out. You can see them, they can't see you. Fucking duck hunt. just sitting right back down the fucking steps. Shit's crazy. I was like, shit. I was like, damn, shit must really be getting crazy. My mother was talking about she needs a shotgun and a vest. Golly mighty.
I'm almost ready. I don't blame her though.
My father was right. He was in his truck. He's like, you know, it's that mosque across the street from the office. I said, here he go. You never know. He called me up. He called me up late on that afternoon. I'm at work. Oh, they meeting. They meeting about some shit. I said, Dad, it's Friday. They always meet. It's noon. He goes, you never. I said, Dad, stop. Stop. Well, I got the AR in the car just in case. I said, you are being ridiculous. Cut it out. It's like they ain't doing. I said, and if they did, they gonna leave you alone because you do so much shit for them. Oh yeah, you got a point.
So you got a point.
They always coming over there asking him for help with some shit or some materials and stuff. He always give them a hand.
That's what's up.
He don't agree with the ideology and stuff like that, but my father ain't an asshole. He I got you. But yeah, he's a trip.
I know Floyd Mayweather's.
Oh yeah, he gave
sending millions of dollars in a private airplane, all kind of stuff over there.
Yeah, he sent a bunch of water and shit like that.
He's staying in good cahoots.
Yeah. Yeah,
he's doing his part.
Yeah. And the thing is, people picking sides. People picking sides, right? What y'all picking sides for? What the fuck y'all picking sides for? Stop picking sides. And I'm not saying that you can't be all right, pro-Israel, whatever, or whatever. It's just the fact that it's dividing everybody else. It's dividing the country. It's divide. You can see it. You see it. It's dividing the country. Damn, why I keep hitting that one? It's dividing the country, and it's sad to see. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You got some Palestinians here and stuff like that who might sympathize with the people of the Gaza Strip, which I would too, because Hamas isn't they're not the only people in the Gaza Strip. You know what I mean? So I get that. And then you got people sympathizing with Israel, and I get that too. But like, we don't have a dog in that fight. That's just me. So stop sitting there acting like you fucking rooting for the home team and shit. Like, worry about here. Worry about here. You know what I mean? You got everybody going for Ben Shapiro. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. We got our own wars we need to fight here at home. Like I said, Baltimore is fucking Beirut over here. Chicago fucking Fallujah.
We got a ton of issues in America that we never been working on. We haven't been working on the adoption stuff, the agencies out of alignment, the orphanage, the homelessness, the food crisis, the structuring, the potholes issues. You got, I mean, that's just to name a few. There's these thousands of issues that we could really be diligently working towards fixing and repairing, but neither side really actually wants to do anything about any of it.
No, but get them to start talking about war though.
They're good to go, huh?
Motherfuckers start frog marching.
Yeah, we got so many issues though.
Goose stepping.
The missing kids though thing. Like,
that's just crazy.
Sound of Freedom brought up that too. Like, in America, how many is it? Like 100,000 or some crazy number?
What the fuck is going on in Ohio?
Yeah, Ohio is.
You said like over 1,000 kids are missing in Ohio.
You said like Ohio missing persons is like crazy.
That's nuts. They said he missing like 1,000 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Emmanuel said the obesity, fentanyl, the cost of medicine, debt, etc. Demon at in the building. What's up? He says, crazy. The amount of people on the right I saw calling for silence American speech and stopping protests. What happened to freedom of speech? That's true. But you can't protest against the chosen ones. You know what I mean? Like, now, don't get me wrong. I'm not protesting, or I'm not advocating for Hamas and none of that shit. You know, like I said, Israel, get your eye for an eye, bro. But America, stay the fuck out of it. You wanna make a couple dollars on the war, and you wanna sell some weapons to Israel? Sell the fucking tanks and all that other shit. You know what I mean? But keep our boots off the ground. Like, we don't need to fundraise money for Israel. Israel got money. They don't need aid. So why are we putting aid in the spending bill for Israel? You know what I mean? Like, why are we putting aid in the spending bill for Israel? Israel don't fucking need it. That's how you know it's a scam. They about to start laundering money again. Thing is that people was no longer for the Ukraine grift. Right? Look at all them Republicans who voted against the spending bill because it had all that Ukraine funding in it. Same ones that was against that shit, guess what they doing? They ready to rock and roll for Israel. Give them whatever they need.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, how about we sell them whatever they need? I'm not against that. America, we need fucking F-530s. I don't know what the fuck the jets are called. All right, cool. That'll be $1 billion a piece, please. Be Tony Stark out this bitch. Fucking sell them. You know, but we can't be fucking handing out money. We ain't got none. We ain't got it. Word to Suzanne Summers.
What? What about Suzanne?
She died.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, was she 76?
She must have.
She died. I think Saturday was when
Probably got into that medicine, most likely.
Think so? It's possible.
I mean, it's all these characters, man. They got a couple more dozen years in them. You know what I'm saying? They took that medicine.
Yeah, they did.
Took that medicine. Wonder what happened. Well, no, because you take that medicine and then all of a sudden, what the other side effects hit you? Like, cancer cells are going crazy and this, that, and the third.
Suzanne Summers was fine.
Oh, dude, from the AMC president, the president of AMC movie theaters. You got an AMC movie theater, right?
Yeah, we got a bunch of them.
Do you? The president of the AMC movie theater, some girl texted him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Show me your junk."
What?
And he was like, "All right, then I'm gonna show you that. Plus, I got some pictures of me and some different girls." So he sent them back to her, right?
What?
And she was like, "Oh, okay, I got you now. Give me $300,000 or I'm gonna release these pictures to the public." And he was like, "Hold up, let me call the police on you then." So they came and arrested the girl.
Of course. What the fuck she thought she was about to do?
Thought she was blackmailing him.
Retarded.
But he had the pictures ready to go. The AMC president was like, "I got you, say less." He's married with kids and everything, and he was just sending all kind of pictures to her.
Holy mighty.
He was ready on the spot. He had a whole folder ready to go.
The nigga had only the best photographers.
But he did get, like, they didn't, they kind of swept it under the rug. They kept it pushing with that guy.
Bruh, Suzanne Summers look good.
She gone now. Shoot, that's jacked up.
Yeah, I remember watching her in Step by Step.
I didn't like Step by Step, but I liked
You like Step by
Three's
Step?
Company though, where she was Chrissy. She was funny as heck. She really good actress.
Mm-hmm. She was.
But I know
Step by
she
Step was
wanted
my shit.
She wanted more money though when she was on the series, because it was like she was like, they only turn it, like, you have all these people tuning in to watch the show. She was like, they basically just tuning in to see me, so I need some more money. And they was like, nah, we'll fire you and get someone else.
Yeah, we went over that. Janet Yellen was saying that we can afford 2 wars or some crazy shit. Iron Man said AMC do had those Costanza picks. Yeah, she was fine in Step by Step. That's a long time ago too. Good Lord. But yeah, it's a possibility that she probably got into that medicine. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But she is no longer with us. Anyway. Oh, I ain't got nothing else, Jay. I'm tired. This was a fun stream. I appreciate all you guys hanging with us. You got anything?
Nah, I just was laughing about he just getting caught with asking for $100,000 instead of that $300,000, because he got on that phone and was like, "Hey," he got on that phone and was like, "Hey, police, they trying to get me over here. I sent some pictures of me and some different females and all my little special pics."
That's crazy.
But AMC was like, "Don't worry, we got your back." The theater chain.
That's crazy.
I know their stocks were the part of that one when GameStop. Remember when GameStop and AMC stocks were going crazy?
Yeah. Yeah.
AMC was a part of that run up.
And I bought some AMC, and then I was like, I should have let it sit longer, and I took that shit out, and then AMC stock fucking went off. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, my wife had bought a bunch of stock of what was it? Apple or something? Tesla? I don't remember. Something that just hit big after a minute. But R.I.P. to Suzanne Summers. That's a darn shame. I always loved that comedians' humor and stuff that they had in that show. It was hilarious to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream, guys. Anyway. Till next time. Jay Pylon, this is CannonHotep saying be safe, stay strapped, don't miss. Nickel Slick, keep them boots off the ground. Keep them boots off the ground. Anyway, we holla at y'all.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take